Luciana, say hello. Good job. Say hello. Good job. Well done. Hello. Hello. Yeah, so anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Daisy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so it's been very, very difficult to get this girl here to sleep. I've been trying so hard for so many days to like put her under control, but it's not working out. So today we're just gonna manage. We're gonna do whatever we can to just do the video however we can do it. Okay, so please pardon me if anything goes wrong in this video. So today we're going to be talking about how to what the proof of funds should be like while applying for your tourist visas or your student visa. Okay, so I'm just going to give you the ideas that I have based on my experience, things I've seen, things I've heard. Okay, so for a single person, let's start with tourist visa. Okay, for a single person applying as a tourist, okay, it is, in my opinion, from my processes and all of that stuff, in my opinion, it is best to you're blowing them a kiss. She's blowing you a kiss. She likes to. Yeah, she likes blowing people kisses. Anyway, so from my experience, based on my experience, as I was saying, for a single person, if you're traveling as a single person, it is okay to have from, let's say, 3 million naira upwards. Okay, because I think I remember when during my time when I was doing mine, that was in 2022, I had like, say, I think 3.5 million naira in my account, and as at that time, ticket was like, you could still find like, say, 800,000, a little bit over 800,000, 1 million, 1.1, 1.2, depending on how or when you book your flight. If you book it ahead of time, you might get between that range. But now I think the ticket is really for real from 1 million upwards. Okay, so but I think you can still get some airlines booking tickets for cheap. So let's say 900,000, 1 million, like that, if you book early, if you book ahead of time. Okay, so now let us talk about how I mentioned from 3 million upwards, taking away, if you look at how okay, because the visa consular will look at it this way: when they remove your ticket from whatever money you have in your account, the rest of it, they will look at it like, will this money be enough for you to go on holiday and then return back home, like, and still have something, have something to fend for yourself when you travel, and maybe return and you still have something nice for yourself in your bank account. That is how they will look at it. So let's say you have 3 million naira in your account now. Yes, and you claim that you're coming, let's say, for 1 week. That is why I always like, whenever I'm traveling anywhere, I always claim I'm going for 1 week, so that 1 week, whatever money I have in my account, the visa consular can actually look at it like, okay, this person is just going for 1 week, the money in the account will be enough. So if I say I have 3 million naira, let's say I will book ticket for 1 million naira, the remaining 2 million naira should be enough for me to do whatever I want to do in just 1 week. Okay, so I don't overdo things whenever I want to travel. I don't overput 2 weeks, 1 month, because then they're looking at your bank account. Will this money be enough or be okay for you, to apply to spend some money or to do whatever you want to do wherever you're going? Is it going to be enough for you? If you're claiming to want to stay 1 month, is the money going to be enough for you? So it is very safe to always claim you're going for 1 week, because with 1 week, whatever you have in your account will be reasonably enough to take care of you when you're gone. And that's the way the visa consular will look at it. Okay, so what you're going to do is, from 3 million is fine. If you remove 1 million naira, I'm talking about tourist visa now, let's say you're going as a single person, so 3 million upwards. If you have more, that's fantastic, but the lowest I think you can go is for you to have, like, say, 3 million naira in your account for a single person. Okay, so today is today. So as I was saying, so even if you're not going for 1 week, you're going to spend more than 1 week, it is still always very safe to just claim that you're going for 1 week. Okay, but if you have so much money in your account, you can claim whatever you want to claim. If you have 10 million, 20 million, whatever, you can claim the exact time you want to go. You want to be there, okay? But if you have like say 3 million, even if you have say 2.5, 3 million naira, it's safe to just claim 1 week, all right? So so now if you're going as a family, so you know, like you're more than one, you should be looking from 10 million upwards, okay? So if somebody, don't forget, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million is okay for a single person, just a single person. But I would advise that you don't go lower than 3 million naira, okay? I would strongly advise. But if you still have like 2.5 million, it is still okay to try, as long as you have a job that they can see that there's transaction of money going in and out of your bank account. That's absolutely fine, but do not go below 2.5 million naira. If you're claiming, if you have 2.5 million naira in your account for somebody applying for a tourist visa, make sure you claim or you write that you're going for just 1 week, okay? Let me see if I'm done talking about tourist visa. What else is there to know about tourist visa? Always remember that aside from your proof of statement of account, bank account, it is very important that you're able to show that you will return back home. And how do they determine that you will come back home? Is maybe from the job that you have. If you have proof of something that you're doing, either you have a business, you have to show proof of your company registration certificate. And if you have a job, you should be able to get a letter from your job saying that they permit you that you're on vacation, and then you're free to go wherever you want to go, and they can attest to the fact that you're working there. And then your proof of fund, which can either start from 2.5 million, 3 million, but it is very, very safe to have from 3 million upwards, okay, for a single person. Remember that I said that if you would go in multiples, like family, you should be looking at 10 million upwards. I don't know how many family members you're going to have, depending. So if you look at it this way, just look at one person in your family member, 5 million, 5 million, 5 million. So you can calculate it that way. So if you're 3, just budget 15 million, okay? You can look at it from that angle, okay? Or maybe 4 million, 4 million, 4 million, all right? Remember that 3 million naira is just the lowest you can go. 2.5, 3 million is the lowest you can go. But is it safe? Maybe. It's okay. It's in between, okay? It is the lowest you can go. It's not like it's the perfect amount to have. But can it be looked at as acceptable? Yeah, of course. Yeah, but it is the lowest you can go. Remember that, okay? Having more is best. All right, so if I say for family, look at 5 million, 5 million family. Let's say you're going 3, maybe father, mother, child. Look at it from 5 million or 4 million, 4 million, 4 million. So you know how much that you put it together, then you're able to tell how much to go, okay? You can have in your account, okay? So I think that is it for tourist visa. So let's move into student visa now. How much is safe to have for a student coming to study in Brazil? Now, first of all, it is very important for you to know that it is free to study in Brazil for anyone, okay? International students, resident students, citizens, it is free. All right, so I haven't said that, looking at it from that perspective, so you should know that you wouldn't be spending or paying for school fees. So that will be put into consideration when they're assessing your documents and checking your bank account or whatnot, okay? So now that we have cleared the fact that you wouldn't be paying school fees, now they'll be looking at it from the angle like, okay, if you're not paying school fees, that's fine. That means you don't need so much money. They are not expecting you to have so much money to be able to pay school fees because it is free, right? Now, what they'll be looking at now is, does he or she have enough money to take care of themselves when they're in Brazil? Just yourself. They don't need you to pay anything in school except for maybe 1 or 2 things here and there, printing, just 1 or 2 things here and that you personally need to use maybe in school. But paying school fees, you wouldn't be paying. So the next thing they will be looking at, like I said before, is can this person take care of him or herself while in Brazil studying for free? All right. And when the time this situation will arise is, or in the circumstance this will arise, is if you gain admission without a scholarship, okay? So if you gain admission into Brazil, into a Brazilian university, you can study for free. Yes, public university, please let us get it clear. They call it federal or the state, okay? So I just call it public anyway, because it's public anyway, because anyone can apply from outside, inside, public. It's public. Okay, so now let's say you gain admission and it comes with a scholarship. They don't expect you to have, they don't need you to prove that you have statement of bank account. You know why? Because you'll be going to school for free, absolutely free, no paying of school fees. And then on top of that, the school will be giving you money every month because you have a scholarship attached to that course. So at the embassy, you are not required to produce or provide proof of fund, because you will not be paying school fees, and at the same time you will be given stipends every month. So that stipend can help you take care of yourself while you are in Brazil. That is why they do not expect you to have proof of fund. They don't even ask. Okay, that is if you have a scholarship. But if you gain admission ordinarily, okay, you're studying for free, but then you need to take care of yourself. Remember, now there is no scholarship, so there is no money coming in every month for you to care for yourself. So that is the circumstance in which they would ask you to provide a proof of fund. Now, the proof of fund you will be providing, it's not so huge. Why? Because they will look at it from the angle that you are not paying school fees, okay? They would only look at it from the angle like, okay, you just need some money to take care of yourself. So if I'm to look at it, in Nigeria, if you gain admission, let's say, I would say it is advisable to have like, say, from, say, 4 million, 5 million upwards, okay? Because it's a long time, 2 years. You're going to be studying for 2 years, and they expect you to be able to take care of yourself in that 2 years, okay? So let's say, I wouldn't advise that you go lower than, if you have 3 million, don't be afraid to file in your application. If you have 4 million, that's beginning to get okay. And then if you have 5 million, it's even beginning to get much more okay. And then upwards, it's fantastic. Okay, so they would expect you to have something, like I said, just for you to cater for yourself, to be able to take care of yourself. If you have 2 million naira as well, don't be afraid. If you gain admission, that's fine. Remember that you can also add your mother's bank account, your father's bank account. If you have your personal one, that's super cool. If you have your mother's own, you can tell your mom to provide her own father, so that they know that there is a continuous expectation of inflow of money. If yours is done, mom is there, dad is there. All right? Even if you have an uncle, auntie, you can add that, but do not let it pass those close relation. Okay, so like, say my wife's, I don't know, somebody too far away from you in relation, I don't think they consider it as safe enough to rely on the person to be able to help you, because anyone can give up on you at any time if they're not so close. Okay, father, mother, it's very hard for them to give up on their children. Maybe uncle, but father, mother, very important. They don't mind. If you're married, your wife. If you're married, your husband. So that way they know that these are close relations, people who are very close to you that cannot back out easily from you. So you can add those people's bank account, yours, your wife, or yours, your husband, or if you're not married, yours, mom's, dad's. Do you understand? So that makes it rich enough for you to submit as your proof of fund. But if you don't have what I wanted to say something. If you don't have like a mom or a dad or something, yours is fine as long as you have from, like, say 2 million, 3 million. But 2 million is like so, okay? But do not be afraid. If you gain admission into a Brazilian university, do not be afraid to submit your documents. Submit it like that with confidence. All right? If you have from 3 million, that's getting better. If you have 4 million, it's even getting much better. And 5 million, 6 million upwards, it's super better. Okay, anyway, so I think that is all about proof of fund. I'm sorry about the noise. Kids are playing outside. It's inevitable. There's nothing we can do. I cannot tell them to get out of my door. It doesn't make sense, right? Anyway, so yeah, I think that's about it for proof of fund. It is, remember I said, with a scholarship, you don't need to prove anything. You don't need to prove any fund, because there is funds, you're studying for free, and then there is funds coming in every month from the school to you in form of a scholarship, in form of a stipend. So you don't have to worry about proof of fund if you gain admission with a scholarship. Now, if you gain admission without a scholarship, you are expected to show that you have something to take care of yourself, not to pay school fees, but to take care of yourself. Okay, I think I've covered everything right now. If you have questions for me, put it down in the comment section below. I'm always there to reply people. Okay, so do not worry. If you're not clear about anything, put it down in my comment section below. I'll be there to respond to you. Or if you want to talk to me more and ask me more questions, you can send me a message on Instagram. I am always there. Okay, always there. All right. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Expect more videos from me. Sorry if my videos don't come late. These days I try to make it come, fast. I think I'm trying my best. So, but anyway, more videos are coming, more questions are coming in, and I'm making all of them in videos. So watch out for every video, and for all of your questions, watch out for videos that will come in form of your question. Thank you again. Have an amazing day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.